Alright guys, I want to talk to you about two boats I'm really excited about. Here we are, we've got the new Z3 and we have the Nirvana, which is a tried and true favorite of mine. I like both boats. I'm not here to tell you which one to choose between, but I do want to explain the difference between them and tell you a little bit about the new Z3 so that you can make a decision for yourself. One thing I like about the Nirvana is simply that the Nirvana is still faster, more narrow, has really good edge-to-edge transitions. It's going to be my boat of choice still when it comes to racing, creeking fast, paddling fast, or anytime I want extra speed. I still love the Nirvana. But I'm really excited to have the Z3 around because the Z3 may look like a potato, it doesn't act like a potato. This boat is incredible. It does some really cool things in a really small package. So I'm going to explain that to you guys right now. Like the old Zen, the Z3 surfs well. It's a great boat to learn in. The new Z3 is shorter, it's a more standard length. It's great if you're going to carry it on an airplane. But also being shorter and more standard length means that it paddles a little bit smaller. You can fit it into some smaller spaces, some smaller eddies. That said, the boat is actually set to float higher. There's still a lot of water line, and the crisp edges can be more aggressive but still has excellent primary stability. It carries good speed for its size, it's easy to boof. Extra bow rocker keeps the bow high and dry, carries speed easily out of drops through waves and holes, but the deck is designed to shed water efficiently. This way you can resurface quickly and easily, and you can continue paddling and maintain your speed. It handles waterfalls great and lands well, but the extra rocker does mean you need to keep the bow all the way down on bigger drops. I found that the Z3 felt more responsive on bigger waterfalls, which is great as long as you're dialed. I found that I had a lot of room to grow initially. I couldn't get away with some of the things that I was getting away with in the Nirvana, but after paddling the Z3 for 4 months in Chile, I felt pretty dialed with the Z3 on waterfalls. I still have some work I'm doing with it. Lastly, shorter length means no stern tapping. So all of you guys paddling the longer Nirvana on runs with repeated boofs, you may have found that after months and months of constant use, you started getting the little folds behind the cockpit. The Z3 is not going to have that. No stern tapping means greater longevity for your kayak. That means your boat will last longer. It also means your pack is going to feel a lot better. Couple of tips on the Z3. I'm 5'8" and 150, and what I've found is I can paddle either the medium or the small. If I paddle the medium, I need knee blocks to narrow it up a bit, but then it feels great. I just like a more narrow design anyway. So I started paddling the small. The small actually floats me great, but the seat's pretty narrow, so you prepare for a tighter fit. Regardless of which one you're paddling, you need to weight the kayak further back, so you're going to need to move the seat back at least one notch. Personally, I'll be paddling both boats, and I'm really excited to have both boats in my quiver.